You know, and then because they'd come back after they quit, they come and this and all that happened. They become Booker. I think Ethan bought the part of the, you know, over there because he bought Larry out because Larry left. Larry with the big mullet. I think you just talked about that. His big, and his valets were the worst. Oh my God!
I saw vagina and nipple once. She was.
There was one girl. What was her name, Sam?
Probably the one they talked about.
It was probably the one that I
This girl dropped trowel in the middle of the locker room. Guys all around. So I got to change. What was her name?
I can't remember her name.
Blonde hair.
Literally, yes. Skinny is only skinny one he ever had.
Shelly?
No, Shelly. Yeah, it was Smelly Shelly. We called her Smelly Shelly.
I was like trying to think what they gave her.
She had literally more pimples on her ass. I thought, y'all, there's something wrong with that girl. I mean, she has a disease.
It was Braille.
Yeah, you know. She dropped it. I mean, no panties. No, she just. I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? You don't, you know, like with her, she goes, she's like, anybody in here? And she'll go and get dressed, you know, and I'll, you know, make sure everybody goes back. But this girl just stopped. And they had some cows, man. There was one girl, I'll never forget this, Kurt told me, and see what Larry was perv. And he'll tell you he's a perv.
To be on his show, you had to wear
skinny, skimpy shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
He
would go the day before and have them girls get up on the ring apron and get in the ring. He's like, lift your legs slowly, slowly,
nice,
slowly. I step over. I let you free. Now Larry's about 4 foot nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's standing on the floor. Look at, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these girls are big as this chair. Like,
enormous.
And my friend Kurt, he's like, I was there one night, and she done this, and she lifted her leg, and she had these gold, yellow panties on. He said, and they're sweating like pigs. And the next day, she had the same panties on. She was changed. I'll never forget that. Kurt's like, think about how them smell. I was like, dude, I got to work. I don't want to think about this.
What were we talking about?
Well, I have absolutely no segue from that. But real quick, I don't want to, because we're going to have to do a part 2.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that we still need to cover, but real quick, I want to talk about SWA.
I'm still in Chipley, by the way. They're still running, but SWA, you know, I thought about. I ran shows started 3 years ago.
So SWA is your baby.
Yes, but it was the first show I ran was AWF. I just used their name because I didn't have a name.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And ran the first show I ever ran. It was 3 years ago in Crestview. And then I worked my ass off when it comes to promoting my show.
Yeah.
Because if you don't draw.
It's tough.
I drew 400 and some odd people the first show.
Where?
In Crestview.
At the National
Guard Army. And then
it's
I think the second show you worked.
The one where I worked Maze?
Yeah, I think it was the second show. I had 667 people.
Wow.
At my second show. Now, literally, you couldn't get in the door. It was like, I had to go get change. Because, like, I make sure everything... Like, when I run the show, I'm out of the locker room, all in the crowd. I'm not dressed as Mr. Fantasy, but I'm like, how's it going over here? You need anything?
Right.
You know, how the ticket, you know, you need anything at the ticket door, the concessions.
Make sure everything is running correct.
That was my biggest show I've ever ran. I've ran 5 shows.
So they're just spot shows?
Just spot shows.
Okay.
I should have another one coming up soon.
Cool.
I don't know
any date.
I have no date yet or not.
All right,
I'm just kind of talking to my sponsors.
When you're watching this, keep an eye out. Do you have a website?
No. I just go on...
MySpace?
Not for that, I don't. No.
Okay.
I just go on the Gulf Coast Wrestling.
Everybody check out GulfCoastWrestling.com.
Bob, is it Little or Lytle?
Little. I always pronounce it wrong. I say Liddell, but he always corrects me.
Yeah.
It's actually Little.
So keep an eye out for
he
some
puts a
SWA.
poster up and stuff. I said my smallest crowd I'm going to say has been 350.
That's not bad, man.
But like I said, I get out. I don't, you know, most of these people that run shows, they'll promote a week before the show.
Right.
2 weeks before the show. I'm out a whole month.
Right.
I cover Crestview, Fort Walton, Niceville, Laurel Hill, Baker, Paxton, Holt, Mossy Head. You name it.
Area.
Yes, I travel, put posters out, I put TV commercials on. I mean, just everything.
Cool.
You know, but luckily I'm smart enough that I don't. You know, I have to take some money out of my pocket sometimes, but I'm lucky enough to have people that I know where I live and they'll help me out.
Good.
You know, so.
Very good.
Sorry, I took a little long there.
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, go check out SWA.
Yeah, I said I was telling. I think when I talked to Jerry the other day, I told him I'm gonna have a show, and I was gonna call him and let him know when it was. Have him come over and work.
Sweet.
Hoping, and you know, I've had real quick. One of my dreams in wrestling was to work all the Armstrongs, and I finally I achieved that dream.
Oh, so you worked all of them.
I got to work Brad. Brad, it was in a tag match because it was supposed to be 1-on-1, but he had a messed up elbow.
Yeah.
So it was a tag match, but I still got to work with Brad in the ring. So I worked every Armstrong.
Cool.
Steve 100 times, Scotty 100 times.
Yeah.
Bob, I just worked, and actually I got Bob Armstrong put me over, by the way.
Did he? What did he say?
He put me over in the ring.
Oh, okay, yeah. Awesome.
It was his last match. We had his shoulder surgery, and I gimmicked him.
Sweet.
And he laid down for me.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Dude, I was like, thank you. We're building up something. You know what I'm saying? But I've never beat Steve. Never beat Scotty. Never beat Brian, and I've only wrestled Brad once.
I beat Brian.
Sorry. I've never,
Marking out for
but that don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
for me to say that, one of my dreams was to work all, because I grew up on them. And I got to work all of them. I worked Brad kinda in a match in Dothan one time. He tatered me. But that's not an story for another time. But I got to actually get in the ring with Brad in my show and work Brad. And then the only other dream is to work Flair, which will never happen. Right. Actually, I even asked Karen McDaniel, who was Wahoo McDaniel's widow, because she's really good friends with Flair. Do you think you can even come to a show in Chipley? Because now he's not going to be doing anything. And she's like, no.
That'd be a lot of money.
Well,
dude.
she said, I maybe we should do a favor for her, you know? But she's like, no, because he's totally different. It's coming to feel bad. He's a doctor's son. Right. And he's just kind of looks down on people. What she said. Literally what she said to me. Really? And then I still, as a worker, I think, but I was like, that kind of makes me feel, they got their people too, I guess. They know who they are on TV. Sure. But it's like Brian, I heard Brian say before, Road Dogg, we're all marks. Oh, yeah. Or we wouldn't be in this business if we weren't, Exactly. And you don't look at him like that, Ric Flair, he's,
Well, the style and profiling, man.
Yeah, style,
But I want to thank you for coming out. We definitely need to get you on one of the roundtable discussions.
Yeah, I said I'm going to try to get Dan Delicious on one. You heard me, Dan. I know you're going to watch this.
Yeah.
But
please do a shoot.
I want to. And that's one of my better friends, and he is a great worker, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And before we go, I want to say Cameron Frost. I know he put me over, and I'm not doing this to put him back over as a favor. But Cameron Frost, in my opinion, is the best worker in the area. If he could get the right person to look at him, he could go somewhere. Right. So, because TNA. And I know Japan, but to me, he has the charisma. He can talk. Right. He can work his ass off. Right. And I say, he don't like old school, but he I always make him laugh. I always do something stupid or funny. Sure. Always something to make him. I always make him laugh in the ring. He hates it to a point. Right. Because he's trying not to laugh, but I'm on purpose trying to make him laugh. Oh, yeah. But
that's half the fun.
But Cameron Frost, to me, pound for pound, is the best worker in there.
Wow. Big words, man. A lot of people bury guys. I'm glad you're taking the higher road.
And I said, Bobby, as Corey announced to Cameron, he's he listens, and he's not cocky, and but he does like Cameron a lot. I really do.
No, he's a good guy. I like him a lot.
So that's not, so I'm not doing that because he did it to me. Sure. I'm just doing it because that's what I feel.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, we need to get you for a round table.
Yeah. If you want to, I got more stories.
You said that there were some more Scott stories that we need.
Oh yeah, Scott story. I love Scott.
So, but Mr. Fantasy, Sexy Samantha, thank you so much for being here. I know it was a drive into Pensacola. We're here at our huge, beautiful studio.
Yeah, it is spacious.
Nice.
The Invasion Shoot studio. Nice. So. Go check out some of the other shoots.
Somebody kill that roach. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Go check out some of the other shoots. We've got Colby Godwin was just put up. Ray's Boys, Cameron Frost. We're going to be doing single shoots of those guys coming up. All the roundtable discussions. And if you have any requests, go check out the new message board. The Invasion Shoot
which I have, and I heard you get a lot of flack over that. For the language or something like that.
Yeah. They don't like the word fuck.
It's not family friendly.
Well, I use that word a lot.
Bring it on. We love it. It's a fun word.
My kids is my 4 kids. I don't mean to, but I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? My wife's like, Heath. I'm like, I'm sorry. But it's just, they drive me crazy.
So. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fantasy Horrible Pairing. You heard it first.
So, again, thanks a lot.
Not a problem. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Had a lot of fun. We'll see you in a roundtable discussion, I'm sure. And you can go check out Mr. Fantasy at a show near you. Also, keep your eyes peeled for the SWA shows.
And I said, I will have information soon.
All right. Check out the GulfCoastWrestling.com and see Mr. Fantasy. Again, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Jerry,
thank you. Good night.